Hi, this is Christian, and this is my Centipede for Sprint 5. So start off, we'll run it and see what I have so far. So yeah, we have the player down here. As you shoot the mushrooms are 1 point. As we see, the current player score is being added. And as we did that, and then just to test it out, we'll die and then spawn a new one. And shows you that the current player score started over, and that we'll be adding it again. Yeah, so that's what that. I have the spawning coming in. So as we can see, let's just go with the score manager. So I set it up pretty much how you did with the command score, and yeah, that it checks each of these events that will then get sent to the score manager when the enemy gets hit by a bullet, usually when it gets hit, and then it adds the certain scores here. So I didn't really mess with the distance here too much, but as we see, I added the scores in there. And then we have it as set up as the command pattern, usually like how you did it, add score, and then this is where I did it. Each time it adds a score, it tells you which one it's going. The player score, when we go to the player manager, where will Blaster, it's under Blaster. Player manager, see it's a singleton class, and that it has a current player and then the player lives. I didn't really implement that yet. And then it adds the score to each of the players. So it creates a player and sets it to the current player. Gets the positions of the current player, the player's life, and the score, and then it adds the scores too. And I just put it in the Blaster update for now. Each time it happens, this is not where I'm going to keep it in, but I just had it there so it runs efficiently for now, so that you can see each time when something happens that processes scores. Yeah, that's pretty much what the score manager part of it, and then we have the player manager, and then when we go to the wave manager, I'm not even sure if I did this right, but I have it as a singleton class, and then it has a pointer to each of them, and then it collects the data, which this is where the load wave data, this is where the file reading's coming in from, but this is where I just set that. So let's say we want these to come true, and then we want to turn off the spiders, and we want to change the spider length. So it does that, and it sets each of them. It calls the managers on each of them and calls each of their thing if they're on and off, and then there's also a wave stop, which will call stopping and turn off all the stuff in the game manager when I make that. So as I start this up and load it, we'll see that everything's changed. The fleas are coming in and spawning till there's a certain amount in there. So, but the spawning's a little buggy still right now, and it just spawns way too many at times. So, and then we do that, and then the score. Thank you. Yeah, that's pretty much about it. Thank you.